12th of June, 1948. Today's tale sees us playing as Romania. And, yeah, we're still trying to push into the Russians. Unfortunately, our supplies have probably hit the limit there. So we're going to ease off on this attack plan. It is really, really killing us. I suppose we at least wear down the Russians a little here. The Allies, well, they're doing something, I guess. They're trying. I'm really tempted to fall back here again and regroup for another push. Production-wise, yeah, things are coming along. I suppose we've got like 1 billion tanks. Someone is shafting us on steel here. Excuse me, sirs, but you need to make sure that all that steel reaches me. We might pick up another factory here. Another factory here. There we go. We're pretty good now. We do need some chromium, though. Man, those those supply issues are really killing us. Can we get some chromium here from the United Kingdom? Please. God, just roller coasting with everything there. What to do? I just don't know how I can push through this with the amount of supplies that we build. I could maybe kick out all my tank divisions here and just make artillery and weapons, I guess, because we've got a lot of factories into tanks. Whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, I don't know. I just really want tanks. But so far it is probably leaving us a little out in the open. We're gonna move up with you guys. Can you guys maybe move up? I think we need to start moving most of our planes into here. Wait, is that still the same? Sometimes it's really hard to tell what's a... Alright, so maybe we'll move all our planes into this area here, I think. We just might forget about this front. You boys can keep that front. You boys join this. Who's fighting here? You? There's nothing really to fight there. Moscow is getting damn close, though. We've got ourselves some modern artillery here. Whether that's great, I don't know. We might kind of want to... Could get nuclear reactors. I could get some improved rocket engines. None of that is tickling my fancy. Tactical bombers, I don't really care about. I've got my own artillery. I could maybe get some rocket artillery going. Or I could just go full on with the old tanks here. Full on. Nah, probably not. That's not a great idea. We might get some MPs. I guess. We'll get some MPs. Just to sort out our little cav MPs at the back. I'm really tempted to fold this line back in. And let the Allies pick up the slack. Because I feel like they're just letting me massacre myself on this line while I bleed. Absolutely bleed equipment. I mean, we're making how much are we making of this stuff a day? Like, imagine, what are they doing with all this artillery that they need to kind of maintain 40 artillery pieces a day? That's crazy. I mean, we're getting 6 tanks. We're getting about 7, 8 tanks a day, maybe, if we're lucky. Which will mean that... How long do we kind of have for this? Does it tell us? I know it'll tell us somewhere. So we're doing alright. These tanks will probably be done soon. Which means we should have... What are we looking on? Tanks. Mod tanks. We need about 900 to go, so 85 days. So we should be able to use our tank division soon. Which will be nice. Maybe we'll be able to push through these Russians a little bit better. We have no idea what the Russians look like, because apparently that is how that rolls. They are bleeding pretty heavily, though. I mean, they're struggling to kind of get their troops up. I'm hoping that's that means that we're coming towards the end of their resources here. But, I mean, judging by that front line, I don't feel like that's true. Absolutely don't feel like that's true. We're going to pick up our Schneider here. The old Schneider. That'll be a little bit better for us. And then we'll finally get our own little Rista down there. And then we'll be able to produce our own artillery. I wonder if that means we're getting close to getting our artillery being better than whatever we have leased. Improved anti-tank. I don't feel like that is. I feel like we have to get this before we really get anywhere. Okay. Fine. We just need... I really need equipment here. Without us pushing, I at least get some equipment back. We'll try pushing again, I think, soon. Maybe we'll deploy another plan here. I would like to get to... maybe down here, take a few more cities. Factory-wise, can't even tell anymore what is going on in this land. What are we constructing? I feel like we could probably construct some radar sites, maybe. Help us in a little, but whatever. Whatever. We will form up another plan to push forward. Maybe I could just make a little spearhead here. And we could just push in this way. Sometimes this front line. Maybe I should just shunt my front line into a tiny little line here and be like, yo, we're coming across this front line. Pretty sure that'll be god awful for our poor old supplies though. Let's see what happens. Pretty sure the supplies will go bananas. We're going to be fitting like way too much into a single line here. The allies, you know what? Screw the allies. They can fill in my spots. Fill in my squares. It's not like the Russians are really going to have a chance to push too hard. The riot police, they're having some issues with supplies. Can't do too much for them. Too bad. As long as you guys don't burn down all my equipment, I don't care. 22 days, so we'll have some equipment back again to really push 100% across here. That way we can get Stalino and Vodo. Seal up that. At least the French down here will have that. And then somehow we've got to make a big old nasty push for Moscow. There's a lot of cities in the way though. A lot of things to get through. Have a bit of a drink. Let's have a look. How's the actual rest of the world looking? Japan is down to basically the peninsula here. And then it is not looking good. In fact, this is bad news for them. Unfortunately, the Allies, we do have to take the entire of Japan. Thanks to the way that their unity is working, because I'm pretty sure they are, what, 100%, 90%? Yeah, that's pretty much all of Japan, right? But yeah, this is bad news for them. Wow. Is that New Zealand and Australia in there somewhere? Who knows? Who knows? But maybe that'll free up some more allies to come and fight over here, because that would be nice. Are we on this? We are on this. We are... What are we looking at like here? Inferior enemy. Well, there is, what, 71 units jammed up on this little line? Surely this isn't all 71 of you, right? Can we all stop and get off? Get off that line. I'm pretty sure the AI is like, yo, don't do it. Don't do it. Alright, can we maybe... You guys are attritioning out. Thank you. That's not great. Let's do it. Let's push on through. I'm pretty sure we have enough to push through here and into here. Pretty sure I've got enough supplies for that. I mean, we've packed down a 400 artillery. It's going to skyrocket in a second, but as long as we can shunt our way through these lines. Come on, boys. How much are we fighting in here? How much are we fighting? This is us. Apparently we have some supply issues. I'm hoping my organization just plowed through that. It doesn't look like it though, does it? Doesn't look convincing. Man, we just lost 500 artillery pieces. They're just like, nope, just push the artillery into the ground. Whatever. Alright, we're through there, so hopefully we can fold up over here. I would love to get all this land off them. They're trying to push back. In fact, they are heavily trying to push back. The allies have kind of stepped in to give us a bit of a hand, which is great. You boys want to kind of just push this way. I don't really care. So what are we up against here? We're up against some well-flimmin' good stuff, actually. Man, they are pretty grunty in there. Pretty grunty, the old Russians. Alright, we've actually gained some people. I was going to say we've lost some people, but we've gained. All of these guys are attritioning. What are we? Bad supplies? My god. More bad supply routes. If I can take this, I really would love to get to Stalingrad. Because at least that would be a bit of nice stuff in there. Down here, things are stalemating pretty heavily. Just got to keep pushing these. I think we just got to keep pushing these losses into them. Which is not, it's not nice, but I think we just have to meat grind down. Ooh, elections will be held as usual. Please, sir, hold some elections. I would love that. Is there anything I want? Not really, right? Not really. This is pretty awful. Soon it's gonna be if we don't win too much more, it's gonna be scraping that barrel. Good. Alright, we've got our own artillery now. So we might start upgrading the anti-tank upgrades. I feel like those are probably better. Let's have a look. We've got some strap bombers. We've got lots of strap bombers coming apparently. Should be nice. Where is anti-tank? We might just unpause. I don't really have to be paused for this. There it is. Anti-tank. What do you do, sir? You do... you want to tell me? You do 4-4-22 versus 4-4-22. Okay, so it's exactly the same, but mine will be coming through in a sec. So we might just shift over to this, I guess. And you know what? Let's just keep it as it is. Alright, you want to send me some stuff? Thank you. Send it on over, boys. Can we keep pushing here? Come on. Keep on pushing. Keep them on pushed out. That supply is kicking our butt, though. Look at that. They're all 500s on there. 600 on defense. Yeah, we're just struggling to push through thanks to supplies, actually. Which is not cool. I suppose at least we should be winning this air front right here. I mean, if we look at the stats on this, hopefully we are just obliterating things in the last month. Alright, we've got some Dissymmetric radar? Okay. Can we get some centimetric radar? Like that. And we are... Yeah, so we're bombing them slowly but surely, I guess. We haven't been able to bomb much else. We've lost a couple of fighters here and there. Actually, no, we haven't lost anything. Jet engines are done. Can we get rid of you, sir? Get rid of you. Probably improve these, maybe. There's not much else to really research that I need. So hopefully, yeah, so hopefully this is taking a massive toll on them, although 215 is not huge, is it? It's not humongous. And where are my strap bombers, actually? Where are my strap bombers? Where are you guys? You are here. Maybe... Alright, we got some... That, we might move you guys. No, we can't move you there. Can we move you here, actually? Nope, that's even worse. Can we move you here? Okay, we can move you there. Bam! Start bombing them up close and personal. So that'll sort out that place. We need to start researching our next. Probably get... Maybe we could just go down to advanced oil plants, I suppose. Do I want to convert any factories? I feel like the world cannot handle any more factories than we kind of have. And how are we doing? Everybody's attritioning out here. That is a real worry about that attrition. We're still struggling to push up here. Hopefully these guys... Oh, 13 attrition. I feel like I should shift these guys to be how correct, right? I feel like I should shift them to be correct. Let us do it. These guys, he's going to be in soon. Maybe I'll just shift back to this front line here. Forget about your battle plan for a sec. Can you stop with this plan? Might just extend them back out to their proper line here. So we're going to edit you out to be... We might just take up the whole front line here. I mean, there's 70 of them. Let's edit this one out that way. That looks pretty good. We'll redistribute out. Maybe that'll give us some better supply issues here. We'll help out on these fronts, I guess. Maybe distribute some of that damage. The Allies, ooh, they finally took that bit of land. Okay. Well, I would really like this bit. But we'll shift our lines out, I think. Flatten everybody out. Just, where is it? Supply issues. Yeah, so it's all along this front line. It's just too much, right? Literally, it's way too much. There's nothing we can really do about it. I suppose we'll shift a few up here. That should help out with that supply, maybe, with these guys thinning out. We will thin out our own allies. And then, come on. Build me some stuff here, boys. Build me some factories. In fact, build me some tanks. Tanks are coming. Tanks are coming. 93. Not bad. Not bad at all. So we'll have our tank division soon. I think we'll push hard with our tank division. Would like to push across here towards Stalingrad. Maybe cut off these forces back here. They've got a couple of things here to keep them supplied, but I think if we can push in here and then maybe route out this group here, then things will be a lot better. I want to avoid the desert. I kind of just want to keep close to plains and stuff like that. So once we've got down here, we're definitely not going to push this way. We're going to push up towards Moscow. That would be the ultimate plan there. And then, what have we got? I think I do not have too much excess of anything, really. We're clawing back our weapons and artillery again. Maybe I should make a few small pushes here and there, I guess. What we'll do is can I get an offensive line for here? Can we get another offensive line for probably... No. Come on. Draw me. Don't draw the offensive line like that. Sometimes it's like, yeah, you want an offensive line? Well, I don't know what kind of offensive line you want. I very much know that. Western Germany, Jesus, you guys are claiming a whole lot of land here. I would like to push here. Boys, can we get maybe... come on. Give me the old Drago. There we go. Can you guys assign yourself to that one? And then maybe we'll make an offensive line over here. Can we just push up to this river? That would be great. How about some of you boys join in on that? It's probably not many of you. How many divisions did I get in there? 4. Can we get a few more than that? I do nada. You do nada. Yeah, I know you do nada. We'll upgrade our MPs again. Keep the riffraff down. Hopefully. Alright, so we've got a couple of plans going on here. We'll wait for probably the tanks before we push up with that. I feel like the Turkish front, you guys are pretty happy, right? You're pretty happy. You're a bunch of noobs apparently now. I mean, you were fighting for ever, but now you're just nada. Now you're just nada. Turkish front and home def. So home def is basically done. I don't know how you guys lost equipment, but can you fix that up? And then I suppose we could push home def up to the top here and help push this. So you boys probably get... Nope, not an offensive line. You want to build a front line. Probably build a front line here. And we will start bleeding out supplies. Holy damn supplies. That way we can probably push maybe just a little out this way. Edit this to be here, I guess. So you boys push that way. That'll be great. Turkish front. Maybe I'll get you boys up on the front line as well, and I think we're just gonna go for it, right? Let's have a look at supply lines. It's pretty bad over here. It's god awful there. It's not actually that bad up here. So maybe we could all join in up here, I suppose. And really just push them down. Okay, you'll get up there. How about you get a new offensive line and really just want to push over to these boys, I think. That's how we want to do it. Alright, so we'll let those guys all form up. Hopefully we don't lose too much equipment doing this. And then I think we will just push as hard and as fast as we can with those two. So they'll get up there. At least apply some pressure to them, because I feel like they're not really getting pressured that much at the moment. I mean, they've barely lost a million in the last year or so, which is not good. It's not good at all. We just need to drag them on down, burn down as much of this land as we can. I'd love it if some other people gotten in this war. Japan is... Oh, the Allies must have lost a fair bit in there. A fair suck of the salve. That would have not been. Alright, the Allies are doing some crazy stuff over here. They're losing. It'd be nice if this war could end so that they could concentrate a little bit better. The AI's like, no, I don't know what to do. I know you don't know what to do. Alright, we're formed up. So... Negative 20%, great. Large river crossing, I'm well aware. Get our artillery upgraded. And you, sir. You are looking at a negative. Negative 70%. Superior enemy. But you're at least organized, right? Division's still preparing. Okay. We'll let you guys prep up. I don't know who's prepping. It looks like nobody's moving. Ugh. Alright. You boys, execute that plan. You boys, execute that plan. You boys, just execute all of your plans. And there we go. We should maybe push up a little over here. Oh, we've finally got some numbers. Ooh, we are finally seeing some numbers. Thanks. Enlarge, I don't know to what, but we're finally seeing some numbers. So we'll push up here. They are gear-wise pretty well off, unfortunately. We're going to start bleeding out a lot of troops here, but looks like Germany's joining in. So I'd love to take most of this land away from them. Ooh, we have factories? Really? My god. So we're getting fighters. Probably want to push out more of what? Wow, we gained quite a few. We'll probably... A couple of these would be nice. A couple of these would be nice. would like some more strat bombers going on. And I'd probably like some more tactical bombers going on. And we're going to be short quite a lot of steel soon. A lot of steel. At least the airways are picking up. We are pushing through. Good work down here. What did we get? I don't know. Maybe we got some land in here. Did we just take this? Kursk. Oh, okay. Alright, I'll take Kursk. Everything we take off them, I suppose, is a little bit less that we have to fight against. Resource-wise, we've got most of this steel. I would like to get more in here. Some oil down here. Is that all their oil? No, they got oil everywhere, right? Oil for days, unfortunately. Oil for days. Oh, did we get land down here? My God, we're gaining land left, right, and center. Probably, yeah, just want to push this stuff out. You boys want to just do this? Just at least attack them, give them something to think about. Looks like winter's kicked in. Bad supplies, 16%. What is this doing to our... Whoa, look at us just throwing weapons out the window. Absolutely throwing them. Chuck those toys, boys. Chuck those toys. Speaking of toys, let's have a look at... Pretty sure you guys are good, right? So you got a maintenance company, you've got that, and you got that. Okay, excellent. Excellent work. So we've got a few more divisions before this is ready. We're pushing here and there. We are bleeding. Wow, we just lost 100,000 people. Not bad, not bad. It's a quick way to just chew up some people. At least we are probably chewing up some of their people. We're going to have to shift and do scrape barrel when that gets to down to about 100,000. Not good. They still have a lot of factories, actually. And a lot of dead people. I wonder what they're just doing with all the dead people. I see dead people everywhere. Alright, over here. Are we pushing? Not really pushing, are we? We're just shooting them a little here and there. Meanwhile, while we do that, we what we might do is we might stop these guys from doing their plan. Do you guys want to just stop your plan for a sec and let the other forces just take all the supplies here? British Parliament! Really? Sure, you make some tough choices there, but really there is some tougher choices to be had everywhere, my friend. Tougher choices to be had everywhere. Wow, we are suffering on the equipment on the... Whoa, did these guys get cut off somewhere? What the hell happened to these guys? Interesting. How? Because we're running out of basically everything to keep them going. Alright, can you maybe stop on your plan then? Because that is terrible. Home Def, how are you guys doing? You guys are probably going to have to stop too. Wow, we just ate a lot there. At least I suppose the Turk front. You guys can join in. Can you just turn into these guys here? That's fine. Man, we are savagely getting beaten around by the Russians. It's really quite annoying. I would love to push them down. But at the moment, things are pretty shady here. So we're going to just keep building the old rockets, I think. Construction-wise, oh, we do have... I've never actually used these rockets. Where are they? Where did I get them built? Interesting. Can't even remember where I built them. What do they even show up as? Funnily enough, I can actually build more factories over there. There we go. Okay, you guys are still under construction. Fair enough. Fair enough. Oil plants getting done. We'll probably just keep going with this. I might not build them, but at least they are there. Construction wise, man, we got so much stuff to just repair now. Got some rockets building down here. Here we go. Alright, 16 rockets waiting for orders, and they are out of range. Excellent. So by the time they can build them, they are out of... Oh no, wait. How much? Yeah, they're out of range. Alright. So, at least we've got a rocket front, I guess. Oh dear. Deary me. They need some serious upgrades. Cannot even fire them in. Yes. They can reach there, I guess. Go for it, rockets. Go for it. Start doing whatever. Can we start bombing cities? I would love for cities to get bombed. Back here. How far can you reach? Oh. Fire. Fire, fire, fire everything. Fire the lot. What we might do is, I guess we'll just start building rockets towards the front as we march towards Moscow. It's not great. I'm pretty sure the more damage we can do though, the better. Absolute better it is for us. So, can't even build anything in here. Can build some in here though. Down here we can't build anything. We'll build some here though. And boom. We'll fire some rockets from way downtown. Hopefully we can reach some of Moscow. I don't know. Don't know. But with that, I think we'll take a break. Tune in next time for more adventures of Romania trying to desperately push into the Soviet Union. Hey guys, thanks again for watching. If you like what you've seen, hit that subscribe button or leave me a comment on anything you want to see in the future.